The man who brokered the deal which took Jaguar Land Rover into the ownership of the Indian giant Tata has predicted that the company's at the start of a great revival. JLR went from being on the verge of needing a bailout to making billions in profit in just 2 years.
Lord Bhattacharya says he's confident other Midlands firms can be equally successful. But there are warnings tonight that the fragile state of the economy could wreck government attempts to encourage manufacturing industry. Kath Mackey reports.
From bust to boom, Jaguar Land Rover is arguably the manufacturing success story of the past 5 years. And the man who helped make it happen is confident the best is yet to come.
I think they are at the start of a great revival.
3 years ago, Lord Kumar Bhattacharya was key to the transfer of JLR from Ford ownership to Ratan Tata of India.
When I speak to Ratan, he always says, that Jaguar Land Rover is a Midlands icon and we have to preserve this in the Midlands.
He's right to be optimistic. In 2008, JLR was on the brink. Now 1,000 new jobs have just been announced and a new £335 million engine plant. That factory on the I-54 site near Wolverhampton will create a further 750 jobs. Lord Bhattacharya says other Midlands firms can be as successful as JLR. What's needed is leadership and courage. And there are calls too for a rebalancing of the economy.
We do need to rebalance the economy. Manufacturing needs to be a bigger part of that. And the hope was that the march of the makers, as the government put it, would help rebalance the economy and help export our way out of recession. That worked for a while, but it's come grinding to a halt.
MP Geoffrey Robinson was chief executive of Jaguar Cars in the 70s.
If we want to get a general improvement in manufacturing, in the economy as a whole, we've got to get away from this cuts and the deflation and the recession that we've plunged into.
Well, this government certainly isn't turning its back on manufacturing, but in order to rebalance the economy, you need to do several things. You need to recognise, first of all, that the government itself can't do this. The government can only create the environment in which companies like JLR and many others can do well.
Just today, the car component firm Metafin Group Holdings in Walsall announced an extra 50 jobs. But 220 jobs are under threat at Tucker Fasteners in Birmingham. Manufacturing hope for 2012 will be a delicate balancing act. Kath Mackey, BBC Midlands Today.
And there'll be more from that interview with Lord Bhattacharya, plus a look at the economic outlook for the region in Sunday's Politics Show. And that starts at midday on BBC1.